Okay, so here we are, May 24th of 2022, and I just waited for the water to stop coming over the driveway and for it to stop pouring rain for me to come down here and assess the damage. I just wanted to point out that this is on a hill. This is the hill for our driveway, and this is how little water drainage that we actually have off of our own property, because they keep trying to make a point, the DOT does, that our property is the natural drainage for the area, or that is where all the water from our property comes to, and that is simply not true. I mean, that you see no water hardly at all coming down that ditch. I mean, there's going to be a little bit, but it is nothing like what is flowing through the broken highway berm. And I know that I'm just a broken record playing and nobody cares to come and fix this, but here I am. I don't know what else to do other than keep documenting. I mean, it's almost June now. So there's the first break, and you can start to hear it now echoing inside of the berm where it's been washed out. And this is where the water starts and where it starts to flood over the driveway and wash out all of the gravel that I sent you receipts for that we just had put in. Washed it out into the grass. You know, I have a fence there. It's just a pain in the ass. It takes time. It takes money. The state doesn't want to refund me for the cost of every time it rains whenever I have to have more gravel put in here. It's a month, it's 2 months. I may or may not get a refund. It's diesel spent working on my tractor trying to scoop it back up in here to fix it. You know, I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get my car out to go to work the other day. And all of this is busted. I mean, you can just hear it in there. You can't see it now because all of the vegetation has grown up, but it's in there and you can see it on the videos from winter. And then we have this big old geyser, that's the obvious one, where water from both sides of Highway 167 is directly flowing onto the property because the berm is just gone. It's just gone in this area. I mean, there is nothing holding that water back. Not a thing. It doesn't even continue to flow down the highway from here on out. It's all draining into my property. And like I said, you know, broken record playing. Nobody gives a damn about coming out here and fixing it. You know, they said, oh, this is a natural drainage point. Said, well, we have to wait until vegetation grows. We have to wait for it to dry out. We want to wait until we can assure that the vegetation is going to be able to grow back because it's warm enough. Well, it's almost June. And I don't know what else you're going to come up with as an excuse for an amount of time to wait. Last week, it about washed out the culvert on this side. We were able to bring in some gravel to fix it, but you can still see how far down it washed that and washed it out of the end, and you can see the gravel is out there toward the pond, and all of that is silt. All that red stuff, that is just silt and sludge that has come off of the highway and come out of that berm, and it's flowing straight into my pond that I had dug out last August. can't keep any fish in there because it won't, quit being cloudy because of the highway flooding it. Of course, they say that's not their problem because this is natural drainage. Somehow, this is natural drainage. Even though it's not the natural drainage up there on the hill. So, I guess I'm just gonna keep bringing in gravel and keep opening claims and keep sending receipts for the gravel that it takes to fix it, and eventually try to save up our money again enough to have our pond dug out yet again. So anyway, that's the update for the end of May.